Driving is really hard, man. And I know when you guys hear that, you probably think, oh, like maybe I get in a lot of accidents, or maybe somebody's hit me in a car, like I don't feel safe on the roads or something. But that is not at all what I mean. Like if you ask anybody in my family or anybody that's like been in a car with me, they'll tell you I'm a really safe driver. And if anything, I'm like too safe of a driver because I've had a lot of times where it's like if I'm in an area I don't really know and I'm not really confident like on what lane to be in, I will just miss the exit if I can't cross over in time because I don't want to do anything stupid. I don't want to do anything like rash, and I also don't want to cut anybody off because something else that really scares me on the roads is road rage. You see a couple clips online and then you want to avoid that at all costs because you don't know what people are like in person, that you just don't know what they could be like. So I always try to be safer and just do the things that make sense, or at least if you don't know where to go, just go straight. But yeah, like that's not what I mean when I say driving is hard. I mean the lanes and roads when you go places and just how unintuitive and how confusing everything seems. And I'm just talking about this because it's just bugging me because I went to the store today to pick up some groceries because I have like no more meal swipes left for my dining hall, so I need to just pick up some food to get ready before my finals next week. And I always go to the Target. Or a Target nearby me. It's like a 15-minute drive. It's like the only one nearby me that has like the food that I want. So, and as well, like I've been here on campus like 5, 6 months or whatever. Like I mean, it's almost the end of the semester. But if you guys like haven't seen like my stream lengths, I don't really go outside that much. A lot of what I do is just like in my room streaming and whatnot, or like doing homework or walking to class. I don't really drive around much. I don't I don't pick up groceries that often. So even though I've been here for a while and I should know the roads pretty well, I don't really. And the thing that bugs me is because when I drive to Target, it's like a 15-minute drive, and there's one point because I just listen to Google Maps. There's like one point where I have to go on the highway for like a mile and a half or something, and then I instantly get off and take a right, and then I have to take like another right like zero point 0.3 miles later. But it's just so annoying because I'm thinking like when you go off there, like when you take a right off the highway and it tells you like your next turn after, it says like a right turn in zero point 0.3 miles. Like for driving, like zero point 0.3 miles is like pretty close. So like I'm thinking to prepare for that, I want to be in the rightmost lane to make sure I don't miss the turn because I mean, I don't like missing turns. It's just like annoying. You just lose time. As a speedrunner, you don't want time loss. So I always try to be in that rightmost lane when I see it's that close, because if you're too far to the left, there's probably going to be other people in that right lane, and you can't really merge over because you don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to cut people off. I don't know what people are going to do with road rage, so I don't want to do anything stupid. So I always try to be in that rightmost lane. But when you get off the highway, with the one I'm talking about, to get to Target, it's just there's like two lights on the way, and I know I've been there a couple times. I don't really know the roads that well. Like I've only driven it like 5 or 6 times, like probably like once a month I got to pick up groceries. So I know it roughly, like because I've done it before. The first time I did it, I hugged the right side all the way, but there's the first light, it becomes a right turn only lane, which is just like it's just oh my gosh, I can't even get into it again right now. But I remember because I made that mistake. It's if I after getting off the highway and I take a right turn, I can't hug the right side all the way because it's gonna be a right turn lane, and then I'm gonna miss the exit. So I was thinking for when I went to go get groceries today, it's like, okay, I can't be in the rightmost lane, but I didn't remember how many lights there were between the turn that I need to make and actually getting off the highway. So I was thinking maybe zero point 0.3 miles, maybe it's like one light for every zero point 0.1 miles. So instead of being like that second lane from the right, I went for the third lane to the right. But it was actually the second lane from the right, because at that second light, it's a right turn only again. So I missed my turn again because it's just all like it's just unintuitive, and just remembering everything on the lines is so annoying. And it's the same thing when I go back to my place from Target, because I go at a different road. I have to go on like this one-way road for like half a mile. Then I have to take a right turn, and then I have to take a right turn another like mile down the road. And I'm thinking as well, it's like, it's like a pretty normal road. And if it's like a mile, I want to be in that right lane about a mile and a half before I actually make that turn. But as soon as I make that right turn onto that mile long road or whatever, it's a right turn only. And I've made that mistake before where it's like, I think right turn only, I need to stick to the right turn only side. But then I have to like panic merge back left because it's just like, oh, I see the arrows on the road and it's like left turn only. But you don't see that until like you're already halfway on the road, and it's just like so unintuitive. And I've only been able to merge back because that road isn't very populated. There's not many cars on the road oftentimes. So it hasn't like been that bad for me most of the time. But like I remembered it when I was driving back today. It's like, oh, I need to be in that more left lane. But I know as well, there's another car that did the same thing, the same mistake I made the first time, where they were in that right lane and they had to like panic merge back over. So like I knew that's something that might happen. So I wanted to stay back more, like I wanted to go a little slower to like anticipate them making a mistake and like trying to go drive in front of me to make sure they can merge back over. So it's like, and I have the same thing even when I'm in my hometown. There's another road where it's just like so unintuitive for it to be a right turn only lane when you want to go straight. So whenever I go there, because like I've driven on that road many times, so I just know whenever I'm going there and I see a car in that right lane, I always try to go a little slower because I don't know if that person is maybe from around the area. I don't know if they know that you need to be in that like left middle lane or whatever to actually go straight where you want to go. So I always try to anticipate it, and it's like an 80% success rate where the person has to merge back over to the left because it's just such an unintuitive like lane management. It's just like, but on like such a main road like that people use all the time, like it's just, oh my gosh, man. I hope this is entertaining enough. That road lines really bug me, and I just wanted to just talk about it because I've never talked about it to anybody before. Like it's just everything is so unintuitive for when it's a right turn only lane, but you want to go straight, but you have to take a right turn. It's just, oh my god, I needed this rant. I know this is probably way more off topic than previous ones I've done before, so I hope you guys liked it, but I just really needed to rant about that. Thank you.